Hey folks, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley. In today's episode, we're going to talk about it doesn't matter who the judge is, who the prosecutor is, what jurisdiction you're in. What matters are the facts of the case, the passion and education of your attorney, and his or her willingness to go in and fight for you. That's all it comes down to. Someone posted on my YouTube channel like, oh, you do better where you golf with people. I don't golf. I don't go to dinner parties. I don't hang out with judges. I'm friendly, but I'm not friends. I don't hang out with prosecutors. Hell, I don't hang out with defense attorneys. You know who I hang out with? My wife, my father, my in-laws, my dogs. That's it. That's it. My wife says that I'm a little bit of a loner. I don't need anybody to succeed in life. I've taken on challenge after challenge after challenge, and I still do. Now, I say that because this gentleman makes a post on YouTube. It's who you golf with, and I say I don't golf. He says, well, it's who you go to dinner parties with. Brother, I couldn't even tell you, what's a dinner party? Like, my ass grew up in Central Islip, New York, on welfare, didn't have I didn't have shit. Had hand-me-down clothes, got jumped, got beat up because I lived in the hood, okay? Nothing has ever been given to me. Everything I've ever earned, I've earned, right? That doesn't mean like, hey, daddy's gonna get this. Okay, in high school, my adopted dad bought me a Mustang. He gave it to me. Okay, that helped. Besides that, scholarships, right? When football didn't work out, you know what I did so I could have some money? I went and tried out as a cheerleader, folks. A cheerleader. Yep, Roger P. Foley was a cheerleader after he played football. And then he went back to boxing, and he was still boxing while he was cheerleading. In effect, cheerleading group got pissed off at me because I was going to nationals and I couldn't go to the national cheer competition. I'm a fighter. I always will be. Doesn't matter if I'm 20 years old, 10 years old, 100 years old. If you put a problem in front of me, I'm going to do everything I can to accomplish the goal. I don't have this is just too tough and I can't do it. I don't have that mentality. Every criminal case I take, personal injury is a whole different thing. Every criminal case I have, the odds are against me. The odds are against every defense attorney. The odds are against every criminal defendant, right? There's an allegation. People presume that you're guilty, right? When you see someone on TV being handcuffed, do you go, man, like, they sure look innocent? No, you go, he probably did something. He did something, obviously. He's a bad guy, right? When you walk into a courtroom, everyone presumes who's looking at you that your client is guilty and that you're just going to try to spit some slick shit. Maybe. There's an art to finding loopholes in the law. There's an art to filing motions. There's an art to talking to prosecutors behind closed doors and on the phone and in an email. There's an art to getting things accomplished. It comes down to the man or the woman. So no, I don't go to dinner parties or galas. Sure, I've been invited to a get-together. Not half the time I don't even go to that. Half the time I never go. I went to a gala one time in California. Don't know anybody in California. Went to a gala. Okay. Met Christy, what the hell is that? Not Christy Brinkley, but the chick with the mole on her face. And I also met the girl from MTV. Took pictures with them. Whatever that supermodel is. I can't think of her friggin' name. I wore tux. Wore tux one time, folks. Still got that tux. I think it's a little tight around the midsection now. Dinner party. let's see. For several years, I threw a party in my parking lot for all the judges, prosecutors, public defenders, clerks, and custodians, meaning the people that clean up the courthouse. Did that for about 3 or 4 years. Raised some money for some charities. Help out with dog stuff. Raise some money for dog charities. Yeah, no galas. Not even a meet and greet. So recently, it's so funny that this guy said this. I said to my wife, literally when we were in New Orleans, right before we went to New Orleans a week ago, I said, I'm going to start going to some of this stuff. You know, all these people like the meets and greets, the networking, shake a hand, kiss a baby, you know, whatever. I'm like, I don't ever do that stuff. She goes, why don't you do it? I go, I don't know. I'm into my work. I shake a hand and blow smoke. Listen, if you got a problem, doesn't matter what it is, you tell me the problem, I can usually figure out a route to success. Can I do that for myself? Probably not, or I'd be a billionaire already. But I'm very good at helping other people, and no, I don't need anyone to help me. So there's no favors from judges. There's no hey, I'm hanging out with all the prosecutors and everyone likes me. No, you know what I think? I think if a prosecutor loves me, it means that I'm a shit attorney. That's what I think it means, honestly. I think that if everyone at the state attorney's office is like, oh, Roger's such a wonderful guy, that means I'm not doing my job. You know why? Because I kind of got to be a little bit of a dick at times. Why? Because my client, his life or her life is in jeopardy. Her freedom, her probation, her reputation, his or her job, right? All of that's on the line. And of course, do I try to, like, you know, be kind and friendly? I do, because you always generally get more things, you know, with honey, right? You have a problem with someone, buy them an apple pie, right? Bake them an apple pie. But sometimes people got to get stomped. And I can't tell you how many times, like, I've had, like, you know, over the years, not really in Palm Beach, but in other counties, where I've had a pompous, arrogant prosecutor, and I just went, listen, how do you want me to handle it? Because diversion's not on the line, probation's not on the line, you're looking at time. I want to go stomp this person like a bug. Do I have your permission to go do everything I possibly can do legally to win? Yes? Okay, and you're going to pay me to do it? Okay. Now it's on. Let's go do our thing. No one's helping me. It's so funny. Yeah, ranted and rolled. People like, ooh, touch the nerve with RP Foley. You did, man. You know why? Because as far as I'm concerned, no one gives you anything in life. Not me, not you, not the person sitting next to you watching this video. Life is hard. Life is a struggle. And you're going to get knocked down, and it's like a Rocky movie. Like, are you going to get knocked down and keep getting up? Or are you going to, you know, I don't know, have some sort of accommodation? Life's hard, man. It's just hard. My job is hard. Your job is hard. Is anyone helping you in your job? You want to clean out your garage this weekend? Call 10 friends and see how many show up to help you clean the garage, or paint the fence, or come on. So silly. Because of the golfing buddies I have, and the galas and the dinner parties. You're out of your effing mind, brother. You know who's my buddy? Jesus. I say, God, I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough. I know that there's going to be a million obstacles. I know that I'm taking on a case with a judge that's never going to want to grant something, but I'm going to take a half a step forward. I'm going to clench my fist. I'm going to grit my teeth, and I'm going to bust my ass to help my clients. That's what it's about, folks. You know, that's what it's about. If you truly think it's if your attorney's friends with the judge, or if his daddy's the judge, or if his brother, come on. Like, you think a judge is giving up his pension and his bar license to do something illegitimate? No, come on. because the appeal court's going to switch him around as soon as he makes some ridiculous decision. This ain't Law and Order where we got buying judges. It's not the early 80s or 70s where, you know, coke and drug money was put in the pockets. Like, come on. I don't believe any of that conspiracy BS. That's not, if, you know, what do they say? A good lawyer does something, a great lawyer, friends with the judge, some stuff. I can't tell you how many times a week people say that shit to me. And I go, I'm not friends with the judge. I'm not friends with the prosecutor. I know everybody. So does everybody, every attorney. I'm no one special. You know what's special about me is that I'm going to work hard. That's it. There are no gifts in life. And if you think that there are people that are more privileged, you work hard and you create opportunity. That's life, man. So, no one's helping me. My neighbor. No one's helping me. So, thanks for your comment. It gave me a little bit of something to talk about. God bless you guys. Have a great day. And whatever you desire to do, go do it. Go do it. Be a man. Be a woman. Do your thing. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. And don't ever think that you need to rely on another person, man or woman, to get to where you need to go. It's up to you. See ya.